Hi, my name is Junior Nogueira, and welcome to my Equinety barn check. I bought this place in 2019. A friend of mine had a bigger place out here right by, so I drove by on the road and I turned around, I saw this house, a nice little grass, and I see a bunch of turnouts. I put a back offer on this place and went to rodeo, and for some reason didn't go through. So the deal was done, we closed on it. But I didn't have nothing, I have this little barn in the house, so we just changed everything. I buy some pipe and I set the arena up first, and then we start setting everything little by little. I'm just gonna show you guys, this is kind of a new setup put out here, and small turnouts, but I like to get my horses to walk and just move a little bit, and plus they have a shed if they want to go in, a little stall, and so all the horses you see here, they all get Equinety. And I got this is amazing mare, head horse. This is a young mare we got a couple days ago, and then I have one down there. I really like to give them a shot. It's just I think they're really good horses. Now we're gonna just talk about this horse. It's a pretty cool story. Everybody knows him. His name is Green Card. He was the first real horse I bought him, and him and Haley was pretty much the reason, you know, I'm here today, my whole career, and that's when I really started on him, and I bought Haley after, and Green Card, he's pretty little older now. I think he's close to 20 years old. A few years ago, 3 years ago, Green Card got hurt in California. He just overreached himself, hurt himself pretty bad. He had a big old cut on his front leg, and we had to find a vet. We had to leave him there. He had to have surgery, but the odds wasn't very good for him to make it. All the vets told me he was just only gonna be, if he would make it, it'd be just a pasture sound horse, just to walk better, have a better life. You'll never be able to ride him again. I'll never be able to ride him again, or rope or anything. That's pretty much it. If he would make it, he'll be done. We brought it home, and he was a little sore. He would just walk around, trot a little bit here and there, and so I become part of the Equinety team. I start giving him Equinety. He started getting soundered, so I put shoes on him, and I start lope him and trotting him around, just cruise around, and last year we started riding him again. He's back, he's sound, so I'm gonna practice on him for the NFR again this year, and so it's just unbelievable. But that's a very unique story, you know, because all the vets, they couldn't believe it. He made it. Him and Haley, that's the horses I owe everything to, so they're the biggest blessing in my whole career. And let's go check the other horses, the other side, my rodeo horses and young horse I really like, so let's go to the next one. This mare right here, her name is Ruby. Ruby done pretty good in the fraternities, and Ruby probably won over $60,000. So she's a pretty cool mare. She's been a good one, and we're still riding her. One more horse I want to show you, Lucky Bucky. This horse is really funny because when you ride him, especially at the house, you can practice on him and ride him, but at competition he get kind of crazy, you know. He get too excited, and he run as fast, probably the fastest new horse ever. I finished the 2022 on him, won the gold buckle, won really good ropings on him, been jackpot on him a lot. This year we won the BFI. So I keep some of my bridles here. I mostly keep my horses outside. I have a few stalls over here. I got some saddles in the trailer, so we saddle our horses over here in the stalls. So I got 3 stalls over here, and I have a outdoor. I can close and make in 6. So we only keep my horses when we have friends come over, and you know, if it was really cold, I put my horses in there, but mainly keep everybody more outside. We saddle the horses over here, and we just go straight, put them in the walker, my arena, And I think the walker is very, very important. Even the young ones, you know, when they're a little fresh, you just put out there, get them warmed up when you have a lot of horses. So, and then I just grab them from there and I come right here, right into the arena. And I think that's help you get going faster. So we don't have to waste too much time. So I really love it. I really love my setup and I love my place. So while talking about riding, I think it's time to get on it. So let's get in action. Well, everybody knows I'm from Brazil. I am the second generation of cowboys. My dad, he was the greatest roper back home. He's the guy who changed everything. And on the other side, my mom, she is the first woman to rope ever in Brazil. I'm not really start roping, and I'll play soccer a lot too. That's how everybody do. But then by the age I was 13 years old, that's when I pretty much kind of have to choose. So my mom said, just pray about whatever you want to do and whatever you feel like in your heart. So I did pray, and I said, you know what, I told my mom, I really like to play soccer. I enjoy it, but I do love to rope. And from the grace of God, in 1 year I become professional. I always had the American dream since then. So I just bought a ticket, flew in, straight to Arizona. I had $500 in my pocket, a pair of spurs, and a borrowed hat. Man, I remember just pulling in Jake Barnes' house, and I was super excited. You know, it was just the best day of my life. Then he took me in and we started practicing, and that's how we started. So I went to Denver qualifier, I think we placed. I got my card, and we went to Odessa, we placed in Odessa. So we started going like this, you know, it's crazy. So then we went to Rapid City, we had a really bad wreck, we almost died. We lost truck, trailer, everything. And at that point, I just want to go home. You know, I was glad I was alive, and I want to go home. But then I roped with me and Tom Richards. So we're walking the box. I remember the lady announced, to win the rope, we need to be a 494, and I think we're like 490. Once you say we were 490, I was just like, oh my gosh. So I won the horse dog. So we won like 20,000 a man. So we kept going. So Jake was practicing every day. I was just being on my feet, just push and steer. Didn't have nothing to ride. One of his neighbors, horse guy, do a bunch of horse trading, you know, train horses and sell horses. Send him a horse. So Jake said, can we try him at the rodeos? Oh yeah, take him. And I took that horse. His name is Gino Fireball. I rode him, we won a bunch. I rode him with the BFI, rode him everywhere, Gino Fireball. And that's how I finished the year and ended up making my first NFR 2014 with Mr. Jake Barnes. I think honestly the first place me and Kayla roped was with George Strait. But we never talk about roping. I could barely speak English, so we're not even friends, so we rope. And then he asked me, I said, man, you want to rope next year? So that's the hardest decision for my whole life, to just tell Jake, I wanna probably do some different rope with Caleb. So 2016, we had a really good season, really good summer, and then we won a lot of money, we placed a lot of rodeos, and we just rode one set of horses pretty much. He rode a big horse, called him Doc, and I rode Haley. So we just rode everywhere, and the first round ever at the NFR, I rode her first round I ever won. For 4 years I went number one and leave from there in number two. You know, I won second place 4 times in a row. 2021 we pulled through, and then 2022 we had probably the best year as rodeo probably ever somebody can have. Then we ended up winning second in the average and guaranteed the second world title in a row, so that was pretty good. Oh, Haley, she's probably my dream. You know, everybody has a dream horse, a special horse, and I think she's my dream horse. And she taught me how to become a professional healer. She did. That's kind of crazy how to say, and I get emotional to talk about, not because of her, but how God put the right people in your way. And one of my dreams one day to be world champion, Equinety world champion, you know. And I took her there. I won Haddon. Ended up winning Haddon and reserved healing for half point at the same day. Horse rodeo her whole life, come back and to be a champion of the Equinety horse show. That's just one more dream we achieved, and she gave it to me. So That's special. I do think Equinety is making a difference in the horses. You just look around. While we do roping, we haul our horses for so many hours and we're so hard on them. But to see right after you use them, we put them up, we feed them, they're good. They're not sore, they're not tired, they're making a difference. They're lasting longer, they perform better. We compete against the best of the best every single day. And you have to give your horse that chance, you know, the high quality, so he can perform the high quality. Whatever you choose in life, we're open. If you want to be somebody, if you want to be somebody good or do good, you got to work hard at it. You have to set goals, but the main thing, you gotta keep God first. But without hard work, even God said, do your part and do mine. So without a hard work, I don't think we get nowhere. Thank you for joining me for the Equinety barn check. So it's time to go. And after, I need to clean this stud a little bit. And I heard a lot of people talking about good studs and conformation, this and that, but this is a true stud, you know? Big size, good bones, and plus he got some color. Makes a big difference.